Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these Banquet Mega Bowls. This one is the chicken fried beef steak. It's beef patty, fritters, and country style gravy on creamy mashed potatoes topped with corn and green beans and shredded cheese. That's the picture of it. These were $2.18 at Walmart, which is not bad for the amount of food you get. So it's a pretty good meal. 560 calories for the entire bowl. And there's your other stuff for you. And let's see. Cook only one at a time. You can do conventional oven. Of course, we don't do oven, but you can do oven if you want. So we're going to microwave on high for 4 minutes. No meat need to vent the film. Stir, replace film, and microwave an additional 2.5 to 3 minutes. And then make sure it's hot because you're going to measure it with the thermometer. Yeah, right. Let it basically set for 2 minutes. So 4 minutes, stir and replace film, and then 2.5 to 3. So it's a long cooking meal. That's what it looks like. Okay, there's the bowl. That's a big bowl. I mean, here's my hand. That's a good sized bowl. So I'm gonna get this in the microwave and I'll be back. All right, here it is out of the microwave. It was really soupy when I first took it out and stirred it, like at the 4 minute mark, and it's still really soupy. That gravy really adds a lot of thickness to it. So really make sure I get the potatoes stirred in. Sorry about the steam. I tried to leave some of the piece of meat like out of the gravy. I mean, not out completely, but not burying it like this piece is kind of buried, just so it would get a little crispy, but I don't think I succeeded very well. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, there's one. This is one right here that's completely buried in the gravy and stuff. So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of steak, so that's good. So I'm gonna let this cool off just a bit, and I'll be back. All right, it'll probably burn my mouth, but we'll go for it. I think it's cool enough. I cut one of the pieces of steak in half, and it cut really easily, so it's like a chopped steak, not like a solid piece of steak. Corn and green beans and mashed potatoes and gravy, of course. Got gravy on everything. I don't think I could avoid the gravy if I tried. So here we go. Pretty good flavor, actually. The meat is not crispy at all. It would have been nice if they could have put it in like a separate little section of the bowl, like section over the bowl, and have just the chicken on one side and let it get a little crispy, and then stir it into the gravy and the mashed potatoes and stuff. But it is what it is. The green beans are good. I didn't notice them being overly squishy or anything. I mean, overly crunchy. But I don't like really crunchy, blanched green beans, so don't like. That meat literally just falls apart in your mouth. It's almost like it's a chop steak. Like I said, it's almost like hamburger. Not quite that loose, but it's similar to hamburger. I want to try a green bean by itself. By itself, they are just a blanched or boiled green bean that's still kind of crispy. But that being said, when you eat it with everything else, you don't notice that as bad, because that would be a turn off for me. And if you eat it with everything else, you don't notice. So overall, this is a pretty good meal. The flavors are kind of okay. I mean, they're not like spectacular. You get the meat flavor. You get mostly mashed potato and gravy flavor. The meat and the breading and stuff really doesn't have a lot of spice to it. I wish it had a little bit more of a peppery gravy spice, but it doesn't. But overall, pretty good. I'm going to give it a 4. It's not like my best meal ever, but it's a good meal. It's not a bad meal at all. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.